Hello friends, in the last sessions we are discussed about derivative of parametric functions, means derivative of functions which are in the parametric form. So in these sessions we are going to discuss about second order derivative. What is second order derivative? Okay, so see here, if y is equal to f of x be the function, then its derivative is dy by dx. So it is f of x can be written as f dash of x. Okay, if f dash of x is differentiable, that means after differentiation the term which is again differentiable, then we may differentiate equation 1 with respect to x again. Okay, if this is differentiable, then we are going to differentiate further. So then LHS become, so that means this become d by dx of dy by dx. Okay, so which is called second order derivative. Okay, so this is first order derivative. So y, suppose y is differentiated with respect to x, that is dy by dx. This is first order derivative. If it is again differentiable, that is f dash of x is again differentiable, so then we may differentiate this equation 1 with respect to x on both sides. So then we get LHS become d by dx of d by dx of dy by dx. So which is called second order derivative. So this is called second order derivative of y with respect to x. So second order derivative of y with respect to x, that is d by dx of dy by dx square. So it is denoted as, that means d by dx of dy by dx can be denoted as d square y by dx square. So this is second order derivative. So this can be written as d square y by dx square. So it also denoted as f double dash of x. So f dash of x is the first order derivative. So f double dash of x is second derivative. Y double dash. So y double dash. This is y. So y dash is equal to first order derivative. So y double dash is equal to second order derivative. So y triple dash is equal to third order derivative. And so on. Okay. Similarly, y2. So y1, suppose if we take y1 is first order derivative and y2 is take the second order derivative. Okay. So you must know all these things. So then it is very easy to solve the problems. So the second order derivative can also denoted as f double dash of x or y double dash or y2. Okay, so write down. So next we discuss some second order derivative problems. So find the second order derivative of the following. So first one is x square plus 3x plus 2. Okay. So solution. So y is equal to let y is equal to x square plus 3x plus 2. So this is the given equation. So we need to find second order derivative is nothing but d square y by dx square. Okay. So therefore, so differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So we are going to differentiate the equation with respect to x on both sides. So then we get dy by dx is equal to d by dx of x square plus 3x plus 2. So by the algebra of derivative, so we are going to differentiate the terms separately. So that is differentiation of x square is 2x, differentiation of 3x is 3 into 1, plus differentiation of 2 is 0. Okay. So then we left with 2x plus 3. Okay. This is dy by dx. So this is differentiable. Again this is differentiable. Therefore again differentiate with respect to x on both sides. We are going to differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So then we get, so d by dx of dy by dx. So is equal to d by dx of 2x plus 3. Okay. So this is the result. Already know that d by dx of dy by dx is nothing but d square y by dx is equal to, with algebraic derivative, this can be differentiated separately, that is 2 into 1 plus 0, that is d square y by dx square, which is equal to 2. So this is the derivative of the given function. Similarly, second problem. So let y is equal to x to the power 20. So that is differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So for our convenience we can write it as y can be written as y dash which is equal to by the formula that is 2 into x to the power of 20 minus 1. That is y dash is equal to 20 into x to the power of 90. Again differentiate. This is differentiable. Therefore again differentiate with respect to x on both sides. Okay, on both sides. So then we get y double dash. So second order derivative can also be denoted as y double dash. Okay, so that is 20 into again by the formula 19 into x to the power of 90 minus 1. Okay, 90 minus 1. That is 20 into 90 into x to the power of 28. X to the power of 18. So this is the derivative of a given function y double dash. So you may multiply 20 into 90 also. Okay. So similarly, third one, let y is equal to log x. Y is equal to log x. Differentiate. So differentiate with respect to x on both sides. Then we get y1. So this is another way of representation of second order derivative. So second order derivative can be represented by d square by dx square. Similarly, y double dash. Similarly, y1. Okay, so that is 1 by x. Differentiation of this one is d by dx of log x. So this is nothing but y1 is equal to 1 by x. Okay, so this is differentiable. So therefore again differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So then we get y2. So this is first order derivative. Again we differentiate, we get y2. This second order derivative, that is d by dx of x. So already you have a standard formula. So differentiation of 1 by x is minus 1 by x squared. So this is the second order derivative of the given function. Correct now? So next problem. So let y is equal to x cube into log x. Okay. So differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So then we get y dash is equal to d by dx of x cube into log x. So by using the product rule, so this can be written as first u, this is v. First function, second function. Okay. So write it as u, that is x cube into d by dx of log x. Plus log x into d by dx of x cube. Okay. So which is equal to x cube into differentiation of this one is 1 by x. Okay. So plus log x into differentiation of this one is 3x squared. So then x and 1x get cancelled, left with x squared. X squared plus log x into 3x squared. Okay. So this is y dash. So this is differentiable. So therefore again differentiate. Again differentiate with respect to x. So then we get y double dash. Y double dash is equal to d by dx of x square plus log x into 3x square. So that is d by dx of x square plus d by dx of log x into 3x square. So again using product rule. So that is this one is 2x, differentiation of x raised to x, plus again using the product rule, that is log x into d by dx of 3x square plus 3x square into d by dx of log x. Okay. So close the brackets. That is 2x plus, so this one is log x into, that is 6x plus 3x square into this one is 1 by x. Okay. So x and x cancel, that is 2x plus 6x into log x plus 3x. So this is the second order derivative of the given function. Okay. Similarly, we can do this one. Okay, write down. So take these problems as homework. Okay, similar type of problems. So using product rule, this is also okay. So you should do at your home. Okay. So next 5 hours problem. So we are going to discuss 5 hours problem. So compulsory one question is you are getting 5 marks in the 5 marks area. 5 marks question. Important. Okay. First one is if y is equal to 5 cos x minus 3 sin x, see 3 sin x, prove that d square y by dx square plus y is equal to 0. Okay. So we are going to prove that d square y by dx square plus y is equal to 0. Okay. So solution. So y is equal to 5 cos x minus 3 sin x. Okay. So differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So then we get dy by dx is equal to dy dx of 5 cos x minus 3 sin x. By the algebra derivative, we are going to differentiate the term separately. That is, so d by dx of 5 into cos x minus d by dx of 3 into sin x. Okay. So the derivative of this one is constant. Take it outside. Differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. You must have to put bracket. Okay, because here minus is there. So therefore minus 3 into 3 is constant. So differentiation of sin x is cos x. Okay, so this is dy by dx. Therefore dy by dx is equal to minus 5 sin x minus 3 cos x. Okay, so again differentiate this equation with respect to x. Okay, again differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So why? Because we are going to differentiate again. So we are going to show that d square y by dx square plus y is equal to 0. So we are getting here dy by dx. To find dy by dx, we are going to differentiate again. That is d square y by dx square. So d square y by dx square is equal to. So again using the formula algebra of d by dx of minus 5 sin x minus 3 cos x. Is it clear? So separate, we are going to differentiate separate by using algebra of derivative. That is minus 5 is constant. So differentiation of sin x is cos x. Okay. Minus 3 into differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. Okay. So this is the limit. So minus 5 cos x plus 3 sin x. So here I am taking minus as common. Minus of 5 cos x minus 3 sin x. If you take minus as common here, so then it becomes negative. So by equation 1, suppose this is taken as equation 1. From equation 1 we see that 5 cos x minus 3 sin x is nothing but y. Okay, so therefore this is minus 5. So here d square y by dx square. So we are going to prove that d square y by dx square plus y is equal to 0. So therefore take it this side, d square y by dx square, then it becomes plus y is equal to 0. So hence proof. Right now. So next problem. So y is equal to 3 cos of log x plus 4 sin of log x. Show that x square into y2 plus x into y1 plus y is equal to 0. So y2 is equal to what? Second order derivative. y1 is equal to first order derivative. We are going to show that. Okay. So that is y is equal to 3 into cos of log x. Cos of log x plus 4 into sin of log x. So differentiate with respect to x on both sides. we are going to differentiate the equation on one side. So then we get, so y, so for our convenience we are taking y2. Okay, now let me take again and again dy by dx. Okay, or d square over by dx. So dy by dx is equal to y1, d square over by dx is equal to y2. So therefore y1 is equal to d by dx of 3 into cos of log x, 3 into cos of log x plus 4 into sin of log x. Is it clear? So by the algebra of derivative we are going to differentiate the terms separately. So that is, so d by dx of 3 into cos of log x plus, okay, d by dx of 4 into sin of log x. Okay, so that is y1 is equal to, so differentiate this term using chain rule. So this is constant taken outside, 3 into differentiation of cos log x. So just you feel like it is x. Differentiation of cos x is what? Minus sin x. So in terms of x, in place of x is log x is there. Sin of log x. Into internal differentiation of this term, that is d by dx of log x. So by chain rule, by using chain rule, we are going to differentiate this. Similarly, so again, so this is nothing but, so it is better to write directly. So otherwise, the steps are increasing. So number of steps are increasing. So therefore, so differentiation of this one is at 1 by x. Okay, plus 4 is constant. So differentiation of sin of log x is cos of log x into internal differentiation of log x is 1 by x. Okay. See here, 1 by x is common. So therefore take it outside. y1 is equal to 1 by x into minus 3 sin of log x plus 4 into cos of log x. Okay, close the bracket. So for our convenience I am taking this here. Okay, that is y1 into x is equal to minus 3 into sin of log x plus 4 into cos of log x. Is it clear? So again differentiate this equation. Again differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So because we are going to show that this x square into y1. So here x into y1 which we are getting. So again differentiate with respect to x on both sides. That is d by dx of the term y1 into x is equal to d by dx of the whole term, that is minus 3 into sin x minus 3 into sin of log x, okay, plus 4 into cos of log x, okay, close the bracket. So here we are going to use product rule and we are going to use algebra of derivative, that is u plus v, and again chain rule. Okay, so that is, so by using product rule, it is y1 into d by dx of x plus x into d by dx of y1. So derivative this one is. So then we get, we are going to differentiate this, that is minus 3 is constant here. So differentiation of sin of log x is cos of log x into differentiation of log x is 1 by x. Okay, plus, so 4 is constant, keep as it is, and differentiate this is minus sin of log x into differentiation of log x is 1 by x. Is it clear? So I am differentiating directly. So then we get, so y1 into differentiation of this is what? 1, no need to write, plus, so x into differentiation of y1 is nothing but y2. Okay, so take here 1 by x is common. Okay, so is equal to 1 by x is common. So on minus surface take common. So minus 1 by x is common. Okay, so we left with 3 cos of log x. Okay, I am taking minus as common here. So therefore this will become minus of 4 sin of log x. Okay. So by equation 1, suppose I am taking this as equation number 1. So see here, from equation 1, y is equal to 3 cos of log x, 3 cos of log x. So and minus, so here I am taking minus. So once again check. So differentiation of this one is okay. Sine. Oh, so this is positive. Okay, so small change see here. So actually here minus 3 is already there. Okay, minus 3 is already there. Here actually this one is this one plus 4. So differentiate this, that is minus 3 of differentiation of sin x is sin of log x is cos of log x. Okay, right, this one is right. And again this is plus is there. So we are going to differentiate this term. So cos, differentiation of cos is minus of sin of log x. So that is also right. So I am taking here minus is here also. Okay, so suppose no need to take minus common here. Just want to see minus 3 sin log x. Okay. Suppose I am taking minus is common here. Then what happened? So minus 1 by x. Actually we are left with 3 cos of log x. Alright. So I am taking this minus minus of minus, then you get plus. So actually this is plus. Okay, I am taking minus is common, so therefore this is plus. So by equation 1, so y is equal to 3 cos log x plus 4 sin log x. So therefore we are right, this one is minus 1 by x into y. Okay, so from equation 1, so by equation 1, okay, so then again we are going to multiply this x here, that is y1 plus x into y2. So we take this x here, that is y1 plus x into y2 into x is equal to minus 10. Suppose if you multiply this one, is what we get? So x square into y2 plus x into y1. Take this minus 1 here, this plus y is equal to 0. So this is the, we are going to what we are showing. That is x square y2 plus x into y plus y is equal to 0. So this is the required. Okay, right now. Next problem. So y is equal to tan inverse of x, tan inverse x whole square. Show that x square plus 1 whole square into y2 plus 2x into x square plus 1 into y1 is equal to 2. Okay. So it is solution. Y is equal to tan inverse of x whole square. Okay. So differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So then we get y1. So we are taking in terms of y1 y2 because in the given equation we are going to take y1 and y2. So therefore y1 is equal to differentiation of this one is 2 into tan inverse of x to the power of 2 minus 1 into d by dx of tan inverse of x. Okay. So using chain rule. So x to the power of n is d by dx of x to the power of n is d by dx of x to the power of n is what? N into x to the power of n minus 1. So again the incremental by chain rule and chain rule. So we are going to use these two formula here, chain rule and x to the power of n. So then we get. So that is y1 is equal to 2 into tan inverse of x. We left with tan inverse of x. 2 to the power 2 minus 1, we get 1. So differentiation of this is 1 by 1 plus x square. 1 by 1 plus x square. So for our convenience I am taking this term here. Okay. So that is 1 plus x square into y1 is equal to 2 into tan inverse of x. Okay. For our convenience I am taking this 1 plus x square here. Okay. Without loss of generality. So I am taking cross multiplication. That's all. Okay. Again differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So we are going to differentiate again. That is by u into v formula, that is 1 plus x square, right, as this, into differentiation of y1 is at y2 plus, right, y1 as this. Okay, so then the differentiation of 1 plus x square, so I write one more step here. Okay, so don't confuse here. So that is d by dx of 1 plus x square into y1 is equal to d by dx of 2 into tan inverse of x. Okay, so u into v, product rule. So by using product rule, so this can be written as, so 1 plus x square into d by dx of y1. Okay, plus y1 into d by dx of 1 plus x square. Okay, so is equal to 2 into differentiation of 2 into tan inverse of x. 2 is constant, take it outside. That is d by dx of r 1 by 1 plus x square. 1 by 1 plus x square. Is it clear? 1 by 1 plus x square. So then this is 1 plus x square into differentiation of y1 is what? y2 plus y1 into differentiation of this term. That is 0 plus 2x. 0 plus 2x. That is 2 divided by 1 plus x square. 2 divided by 1 plus x square. Okay. So we are going to show this. So therefore I am taking again, we are going to take cross multiplication. Okay. So whole term to this term. We are going to, this is denominator consisting 1. Okay. So that means we are going to take cross multiplication. There is 1 plus x square into y2 plus y1 2x into y1. Okay. Into cross multiplication. This is 1 plus x here is equal to 2. Okay, so we are going to multiply this term to both the terms. So actually here there are two terms. So therefore I am taking this whole term to this and this. So then we get, so 1 plus x square into 1 plus x square. That is 1 plus x whole square. 1 plus x square whole square into y2. Okay, plus, so just multiply here. That is 2x into 1 plus x square into y1 is equal to 2. So this is a required solution. That is 1 plus x square whole square, 1 plus x square or x square plus 1 both are same, into y2 plus 2x into 1 plus x square into y is equal to 2. Okay, so important problem. Sorry now. Next one, if y is equal to a into e to the power of mx plus b into e to the power of nx, maybe this one is nx, that is, yes, nx, not mx, nx. Show that d square y by dx square minus m plus n into dy by dx. So here m plus n into dy by dx plus m into n into y is equal to 0. Okay. So to show this, we need to find here d square y by dx and dy by dx. Y is already here. Okay. So therefore, solution or proof, that is y is equal to a into the power of mx plus b into a to the power of mx. Okay. So differentiate with respect to x on both sides. We are going to differentiate that one equation with respect to x on both sides. So that is dy by dx is equal to a. So this is constant actually. So take it outside. A is constant. B is also constant. Okay. So therefore first we are going to differentiate this by using algebra derivative. Okay. So no need to write more steps. So suppose it takes d by dx of a into a to the power of mx plus b into a to the power of mx. So this is unnecessary waste step. Okay. So no need to write it in the examination. It is better to differentiate directly. Okay. So by using algebra derivative, we are going to differentiate these terms separately. That is, a is constant, a right as it is. So differentiation of e to the power of mx is e to the power of mx, and using chain rule, so we write here. So differentiation of internal term. So differentiation of e to the power of x is e to the power of x. So here not x is there, but mx is there. So therefore differentiation of mx is okay. Plus similarly here b is constant. So differentiation of a to the power of nx is a to the power of nx into internal differentiation, that is differentiation of nx is what? Nx is b. Okay, so this is dy by dx. Okay, so this is dy by dx. So again differentiate this equation with respect to x. So we need d square by dx square also. So again differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So then we get, so d square y by dx square is equal to, so separately we are going to differentiate this values because sum of two terms, that is a is constant, right, as it is. So m is constant, so put here this one is a and m are constant. I am writing here. So differentiation of e to the power of x is e to the power of mx into m by changing. Okay, similarly this, so n into b is constant, take it outside. So differentiation of e to the power of nx is e to the power of nx into internal term, that is n. So now d square by dx square is what? So now d square y by dx square is nothing but a into m square into e to the power of mx. Okay, plus b into n square into e to the power of mx. Okay, so this is equation number 1. Suppose I am taking this is equation number 1, so this is equation number 2, and this is equation number 3. Okay, so now I am taking LHS. So LHS, I am considering LHS, that is d square y by dx square minus m plus n into dy by dx plus m n into 1. Okay, substitute equation 1, 2, 3 here. Equation 1, equation 2 and equation 3 here. Then we get, that is d square over d, that is a into m square into e to the power of mx. Okay, plus b into n square into e to the power of mx. So this is d square over d minus of m plus n into dy by dx. So this is the dy by dx, that is a into m into e to the power of mx plus b into n into e to the power of mx. Okay, plus m n into y is equal to, so from equation that is a into e to the power of mx plus b into e to the power of mx. So just we are substituting d square over dx square, dy by dx and y in the given equation. Okay, so now we are going to simplify whether we are getting 0 or not. Okay, so that is we are going to multiply here this term to whole term and n to whole term and minus also we are going to take inside, and here also m into n we are going to multiply m into n, so this term and also for this term. So then what we get? So that is a m square into e to the power of mx plus b n square into e to the power of mx. Okay, suppose I am multiplying not only with m, directly I am taking minus m. So otherwise one more step increasing. So therefore I am taking minus m to here. Okay, that is m is already here. So therefore this term will come minus of a into m square into e to the power of mx. Okay, so here plus is there. I am going to multiply this with minus m, that is minus m b into m into n into e to the power of x. So just I am multiplying minus m with this, and again minus m. I am multiplying this minus belongs to both m and n. So therefore I am taking minus n. So that become minus of a into m into n into e to the power of mx. So here n is already there, minus of b into n square into e to the power of mx. Is it clear? So I am taking both here minus m and minus m. So therefore we are getting minus. Okay. So and then this become plus a into mn into e to the power of mx plus b into mn into e to the power of mx. Is it clear? Just I am taking mn inside. So observe, if like terms are there, then we are going to cancel. So here, see here, m square into e to the power of mx. Okay, so here minus of a into m square into e to the power of mx. So therefore these two terms get cancelled. Okay, similarly, so b into n square into e to the power of nx is here, and here, so just I am taking underline. So underline this one. So here I am taking, so here this is zigzag line. So b into n square into e to the power of x, here b into n square into e to the power of x. I am taking here also zigzag line. So these two terms are get cancelled. One is positive, one is negative. So therefore get cancelled. Similarly, so see b mn into e to the power of nx. Okay, this is negative. b mn into e to the power of nx. Okay, so therefore I am going to cancel these two terms. So next, minus a m n into e to the power of mx, a plus a m into e to the power of nx. So this term is also get cancelled. So therefore we left with 0. Okay, so this is required RHS. So that is what we are required. Right now. Just find d square over d square and d over dx and y is given, and just substitute here, and carefully you are going to simplify. Okay, so multiply these two terms inside and here also, then we get the full marks. Unless here there is small mistakes, simply we are going to cancel and we write 0. So it is not possible to get full marks. We observe here. Is it correct or right? So you must and should carefully multiply these two. This is basic. Next problem. So next problem. If y is equal to 500 e to the power of 7x plus 600 into e to the power of minus 7x, show that d square y by dx square is equal to 49 into y. Okay, that is y is equal to 500 e to the power of 7x plus 600 e to the power of minus 7x. Okay, so differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So then we get dy by dx is equal to, so differentiate this term. So 500 constant, right, as it is, into dy by dx of e to the power of 7x. So plus 600 is constant, take it outside, dy by dx of e to the power of minus 7x. Okay, so it is equal to 500 into differentiation of this one is e to the power of 7x into 7. So by using chain rule, differentiation of 7x is e to the power of 7x is e to the power of 7x into internal term, that is 7x. So that is 7. Okay, plus 600 into differentiation of e to the power of 7x is e to the power of minus 7x into differentiation of internal term minus 7. Is it clear? So don't multiply to this one. So for our convenience, you write as it is. So that is again, this is dy by dx. Again differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So then we get d square y by dx square. D square y by dx square is equal to 500 as it is, and 7 is already there. Again differentiation of e to the power of 7x is e to the power of 7x into 7 into 7 into 7. 7 is already there. Okay, so plus 600 into e to the power of 7x. So differentiation of e to the power of 7x is e to the power of 7x. Its minus 7 is already here. So this is minus 7. Is it there? Minus 7. So e to the power of 7x is e to the power of 7x into internal term is minus 7. Minus 7 is already here. So now we are going to multiply these two. So then we get, that is d square y by dx square which is equal to this is 49, this is 49, minus plus. I am taking 49 outside. 49 into we left with 500 into e to the power of 7x plus 600 into e to the power of minus 7x. Okay, so suppose it is taken as equation 1. From equation 1, so So this is the given what? This is the given y. So therefore, d square y by dx square minus 49. This is the given one. So this is the correct way. Okay. So right now. Okay, is it clear? So next, so take some problems as homework. Homework problem. Homework. So first one is, if y is equal to a sin x, a sin x plus b cos x, then prove that d square y by dx square plus y is equal to 0. Okay, and second one is y is equal to, if y is equal to 3 into e to the power of 2x plus 2 into e to the power of 3x, prove that d square y by dx square minus 5 into dy by dx plus 6y is equal to 0. So one more problem. So third problem, if y is equal to sine inverse of x, then show that 1 minus x square into d square y by dx square minus x into dy by dx is equal to 0. Okay, so these are all also important problem for 5 marks. Okay, so don't neglect. You should try to solve at your home. Okay, so this is also repeatedly asked in the previous examination. So therefore, don't neglect, dear friends. Try to solve. So these are the solved problems in your textbook. Try to solve these questions yourself, and then we cross check with the solution in the textbook. These are solved problems. Okay, don't neglect. So in the next sessions we are going to discuss about Rolle's theorem and mean value theorem. Okay.